bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. President of a local institution making an investment of a different kind. Work crews are busy preparing the Ruthnell General Hardware and Family Store adjacent to the Hawksville gas station as it prepares to open its doors to the public, servicing the area and the Total Education Center. Proprietor Fred Delancey says this will benefit the neighboring community in a major way.
Through the store, residents, especially in Hawksville, Wellington, Sunrise, Hunters, Macdon, Louisiana, Penn, Point, we try to facilitate their basic needs: household, hardware, education, sports, beauty and health and what have you, such that they don't have to run to Freeport every time they need something. The same little store should have almost everything they need.
Now, Delancey says the Fred Delancey Youth Development Foundation, in partnership with the West Grand Bahama Youth Development Association, is responsible for providing employment opportunities to young people who are a part of their organizations.
They work with me every day, basically, and that's becoming expensive. They work and we pay them a couple of dollars. So imagine paying like 20, 30 children $10, $15 a day. That's expensive. So what we did, we established some small businesses, basically, and they are involved in this just as much as I am. Apart from this, we also have the Youth and Business Program at our Hawksville Community Center, which we opened specifically for them. In the afternoon, they run the small businesses. On weekend, they run the small businesses too. And this store, basically, will be run by the young people.
Now, parents and guardians are invited to bring their children with them to the grand opening this Saturday at 2 p.m. for a big back-to-school giveaway. And tonight we bring you a story that will inspire you. You may recall that St. Paul's Methodist College temporarily relocated to the Royal Palm Hotel last year as the institution underwent much-needed repairs. Well, come January, they are expected to return to the campus on Clive Avenue. In this report, Kimberly Mullings tells us how non-students of the institution were touched by the St. Paul's financial challenges and how they sprung into action.
15-year-old Emily Russell is the daughter of St. Paul's Methodist College class of 1989 graduate Kayla Seymour Russell. Emily Russell, who lives in Michigan, was challenged to complete an assignment by the youth ministry in her church. She named it Sent to Save. In an effort to assist St. Paul's Methodist College's building fund, Emily, along with friends, manufactured 12 scents of all-natural air freshener from scratch, which was sold in Michigan. Wanting to expand the assignment to the Bahamas, she invited her cousin, Kellen Albury, to assist with sales over the summer in Freeport.
I just wanted to help my cousin because her mother used to go here. So she created air fresheners to help raise money to give back to St. Paul's. It was fun because we created some of the scents and we created them on our own.
Kellen's mother, Raquel Albury, is the principal of Freeport Gospel Chapel School. She is proud of her son's efforts to not only assist his cousin with her assignment, but to assist a school he has no ties at all with.
We don't know where we will be from day to day. So when we can help to be our brother's keeper, I just like to take that initiative, that incentive to help out whenever, wherever I can. And I just train my children to do the same thing.
She adds that Sent to Save made room for family time.
He was his little accountant, and she was keeping records of how many sales there were, how much money was collected. So at the end of the day, they were able to balance out. So we made it a family project.
Emily and her friends sold $700 in air fresheners, and Kellen sold another $500. It was given to Principal Lynn Glinton of St. Paul's Methodist College. She says she's appreciative of the donation by the Sent to Save initiative and notes that the funds will go a long way.
Anytime you have an opportunity to experience and to commend kids for taking on a project like this, both entrepreneurial and philanthropic, it is a rewarding, it's an awesome feeling as an adult and certainly as a principal.
Kimberly Mullings, ZNS Network News.
In other news, the landscape of the security industry is changing. When most people think about security, they think of a physical presence, but Service and Security Manager for Global Tech Systems Limited, Roland Newton, says the business involves much more. Newton says while Global Tech is known firstly for locksmithing and alarms, it offers a range of services from physical security, IT security, which often features cutting-edge technology.
It actually starts from the ground up, from infrastructure. There is the person at the door, but there's also the CCTV. There's also the internet side of security. You know, we live in a world today when hacking is a very real thing, even in the Bahamas. And we have products and services that can actually deter and detect that type of thing.
The company that employs 140 people is looking to add 35 new employees as it starts a new video surveillance center. Shante Saunders, Human Resources Administrative Assistant for Global Tech, says the company offers real-life solutions.
I have an alarm system, I have a paradox system, and as soon as it goes off, within seconds, I get a call saying, is everything okay? So I can't speak for everybody, but I know for sure it's very reliable.
A Bahamian turtle escaped becoming a possible delicacy Friday morning. Following an interesting discovery, the turtle was released into its natural habitat after being captured by residents of West Grand, Bahama. Kimberly Mullings reports.
Harvesting turtle is illegal. You can't stop it, but you could put a dent in it.
Fisheries officials making an unusual find. While patrolling the West Grand Bahama area Thursday afternoon around 5:30 p.m., Assistant Fisheries Superintendent Clement Campbell says he was approached by a young boy who informed him of a group of men who had captured a turtle and hid it in bushes.
I saw a group of young men in a certain area looking suspicious, so I went down to Western Police Station and got Sergeant Williams under the advisory of Superintendent Curry to come and assist me to try and locate what's happening up in the bite.
Campbell says they monitored the men for a while and observed them carefully.
The way they were looking, right? So I look where they were looking. They wasn't looking towards the sea. They was looking towards the bushes. So me and Sergeant Williams said, well, something's got to be in the bush. So we parked and then we went through the bush. And the turtle was right there with bush cover over it to hide it. So we then asked them, the same young fellas, to come and take the turtle and put it on the truck to put it back in the water.
He had said though this is a success story, he has had similar issues like this before and urges residents to obey the laws to protect our marine life.
I had several close calls in West Grand Bahama and East End. So the law said no turtle until the government changed the law and put turtle to season or whatever way they want to do it. Just stop catching it.
The Fisheries Assistant Superintendent released the female loggerhead turtle into the ocean Friday morning. Inspector Mervyn Dean was there as a witness. Kimberly Mullings, ZNS Network News.
Stay with us. A check on sports is up next.
Hi, I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. Welcome. Christine from Freeport asked, how do I prevent getting gallstones? Hi, Christine, and thanks for your question. Gallstones are formed in the gallbladder, which is a small sac-like organ under the liver and located in the right upper portion of your abdomen. If someone has gallstones, they may experience abdominal pain, especially after a heavy meal, nausea, vomiting, fever, and even jaundice, which is the yellowing of the skin or the whites of your eyes. There's no sure way to prevent gallstones. However, eating a sensible diet is the best way to lower your risk. Avoid eating too much fat, since the majority of gallstones are made of cholesterol. A high-fiber, low-cholesterol diet is the way to go, as it keeps the cholesterol in a liquid form in the gallbladder and reduces the risk of forming stones. Some studies have shown that the chemicals in olive oil not only reduces cholesterol levels in your blood, but also reduces cholesterol in the gallbladder. So eating a diet rich in fruits and vegetables, low in cholesterol, and avoiding crash diets may help lower your risk for getting gallstones. If you have questions or concerned about your health, please email askdrbahamas@gmail.com. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.